How's it going, everyone? We've got an absolutely massive PlayStation Store sale that is live right now. Well over 3,000 deals. I'm gonna do what I typically do and filter it by full games, game bundles, and premium editions. And you're still looking at well over 2,300 deals. So there is this sale, there is the games under $20 sale. I would imagine it's a lot of crossover between the two sales, so keep that in mind. And we do have a pretty solid deal of the week as well, so let's start with that. Tekken 8 is the deal of the week, 43% off for $39.89, and the Ultimate Edition is 30% off for $77. I really enjoyed Tekken 8. I am not to be the person you go to break down the meticulous side of fighting games, but I'll say I enjoyed Tekken 8, thought it had some slick presentation, liked the fast-paced battles, liked the over-the-top single-player anime style campaign that was relatively short, but man, over-the-top, just absolute peak anime stuff out of Tekken 8's single-player, but enjoyed it. If you want to check it out, decent price on that. So the deals over at the Big Games Big Deals sale has some really good stuff. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth seeing its deepest discount yet, 33% off for $46.89. Obviously, this has become one of the go-to games to showcase what the PlayStation 5 Pro can do. Whether you're picking up that console or not, FF7 Rebirth, in my opinion, is the 2024 Game of the Year, or alongside Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I'm really going back and forth on those two. FF7 Rebirth is fantastic, though. Obviously, play the remake first. I know that Square Enix said, oh, you can jump into Rebirth without playing the remake. No. Play remake. It's not as good as Rebirth, of course, but it's still pretty darn good, and I would say it's well worth a playthrough. But this for $46.89. Great pickup here. Assassin's Creed Mirage Deluxe Edition, 50% off for $30. The Deluxe Edition has nothing to really write home about. Just get the standard edition, which as of the recording of this video is still on sale. Dragon's Dogma 2, 43% off, down to under $40, $39.89 on that. I would say is a fairly good deal, so you can now check that out if you want to play Dogma 2. Now, it wasn't really my cup of tea, but for a lot of you guys that are looking for an enjoyable open-world action RPG, you might find something you like there if you want something that doesn't hold your hand as much. Persona 3 Reload, 40% off for $42. Great game. Just unfortunate that it didn't include Episode Aegis. The Ultimate Edition didn't even include Episode Aegis. It was kind of wild how they handled the release structure of that game, but what can you do? Atlas gonna Atlas these days, but still incredibly excited for Metaphor, which, by the way, has a free demo available right now. COD MW2, for some reason, that's still $35. Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash, 35% off for $39. Legitimately, out of the games I've played this year, that is the worst game of this year. It is unfortunate that JJK fans got done absolutely dirty with the first, I guess, real big video game that was released of the IP. Yeah, come on, Bandai Namco. Y'all can do better. That was just really unfortunate. Bloodborne, 50% off for $9.99. Fingers crossed that a remaster will happen in this lifetime. Look, I'm sure it will happen. It's just wild how we're getting Horizon Zero Dawn remasters and not Bloodborne, but what can you do? Street Fighter 6, 50% off for $30. Pretty good deal there. Another fighting game I really enjoyed. What else we got? Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth. The Twin Pack is $67. Quite expensive, but you know, if you want both titles, that is pretty good. It's just unfortunate because if you pre-ordered Rebirth, you would just get the Twin Pack. It was $70 to pre-order that, but what can you do? Resident Evil 4 Gold Edition, $40 on that. Typically, the price RE4 goes down to is $30 when it's on sale, so you're pretty much paying the regular price to get separate ways with it, but take that for what you will. JJK, the Curse Clash Ultimate Edition, $65 on that. That is absolutely vomit-inducing. AC Mirage and AC Valhalla bundle. Kind of interesting they have that as a bundle, given that Mirage was originally slated to be a expansion to AC Valhalla, but yeah, that is available. Pretty decent deal, $17.50 essentially for each of it. That's not that bad. $20, I would say Mirage, and then Valhalla $15. That's pretty good. Resident Evil Village Gold Edition, $20 on that is really good. Dark Souls 3 still holding up in price at $30. Batman Arkham Collection, $5.99 is great. Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight. Black Ops 4 is on sale, $19.79 on that. Remnant 2 Ultimate Edition, which the third piece of DLC just dropped for that. So if you do want to get Remnant 2 with all the content, definitely check that out. Challenging game, but a rewarding and replayable game as well. Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition, tremendous. One of the best video games of all time, in my opinion. CDPR is a tremendous studio, and that brings me to Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition. 25% off for $53.24. I would recommend waiting for this to either go cheaper digitally or wait until Black Friday and see if you can cop a physical copy of the game, because I could easily see it going down to 30 to 35 bucks physically, and that would be highway robbery for that deal. We also heard Netflix and Cyberpunk doing a new project together. I don't know if they clarified if it was an anime or not. I believe it is. But yeah, Edge Runners was super well received, so that'll hopefully be really good as well. And Cyberpunk 2077, obviously at this point, a really, really great game with Cyberpunk 2.0 and everything like that. FF7 Remake standalone is $15. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade is $15.19. Wait a second. Hold up. Why is Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth the Twin Pack more expensive than buying the games separately? Is there something that's included in the Twin Pack that I am not aware about? No, it's just the 2 games. Yeah, okay, so the Twin Pack is literally more expensive than buying the games separately. Unless my math is complete. No, it's $67 for the Twin Pack, and buying them separately would be $61. All right, figure that one out. These things happen sometime, but what can you do? Need for Speed Heat is $6. Decent deal on that for an arcade racer. RoboCop Rogue City, $30. Still too expensive on that. It is an additional 5% off for $27 if you have Plus. Still a little bit too pricey. Walking Dead, the Telltale Definitive Series, 70% off for $14.99. Good price on that. You get Walking Dead Seasons 1 through 4 and 400 Days and Michonne, the miniseries. A lot of good stuff there, so definitely do recommend that. Dark Souls Remastered, 50% off for $19.99. Certainly a good price on that. All things considered, given these Bandai Namco, I should say the Souls titles, the From Software titles, really has nothing to do with Bandai Namco. It's more so just From Software games holding up in price in perpetuity. What can you do? Your best bet is to get it physically if you can find a copy cheaper. Otherwise, $19.99 is your best bet. Spyro Reignited Trilogy, $14. You do have the Reignited Trilogy with Crash and Insane Trilogy for $26.24. Crew Motorfest Deluxe Edition is $32. Nier Automata Game of the Yorha Edition, $16 on that. Obviously, a lot of news with Stellar Blade doing a crossover with Nier Automata, so good stuff there. Horizon Forbidden West, $30 on that for the PS5 version, but you can pick up the PS4 version for $20. Get a free upgrade. I don't know why they still sell the cross-gen edition, probably to fleece some people that don't realize. What can you do? Mount Blade 2 is $30. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag is $9. The Gold Edition is $15. Dying Light the Following Enhanced Edition is $9. Great deal there. Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection is $19.99. I really liked Uncharted 4, thought it was a great game. I would say check that out. Remember, if you do own Lost Legacy or Uncharted 4, you can upgrade to that for $10, much like with Horizon Zero Dawn that's upcoming. But yeah, loved Uncharted 4. Hopefully they go back to Uncharted sometime in the future. If any game needs a remake, I would say Uncharted 1 would be an awesome remake for Sony to delve into, but we'll see if that ever comes to fruition. Nobody Wants to Die, one of 2024 sleeper titles, 25% off for $18.74. Really short game, but immersive title, very much narrative driven. So check that out if you want something narrative driven a little bit on the shorter side. Mad Max is $5. Naruto X Boruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Connections is $49 and change. A little bit too pricey on that as well, for sure. That is the deluxe edition. Demon's Souls Remake is $29.39. Kingdom Hearts All-in-One package is $39.99. Good to see that finally get a little bit cheaper. It was going for like $60 for a while, which was a little wild. It went all the way down to $30. Then they re-released it on other platforms. Then they jacked up the price on every platform. So yeah, not ideal there, but that includes everything Kingdom Hearts related. 1.5, 2.5, 2.8, Kingdom Hearts 3. You're just missing the Remind DLC, which is a little bit of a bummer. But yeah, $40 for all that content, if you don't have any of it, is a ridiculously great deal. Metal Gear Solid 5, the definitive experience, $11.99 on that. That's another game that had its price juiced up, probably with the impending release of Volume 2 and MGS5 being included in that. Alan Wake Remastered, $9.89. Great price on that. I liked Alan Wake 1 better than Alan Wake 2. I know that's a very hot take. And Alan Wake 2, obviously, from the standpoint of it coming out in 2023, technically far more impressive, visually far more impressive, and a lot of the, visual elements just way better than Alan Wake 1. And probably as a game, it's better. I gotta give Alan Wake 2 another shot. Might be one of those games I play again on the PS5 Pro. We'll see. Atomic Heart, $28. Way too expensive for that. Atomic Heart, I thought was pretty terrible. The voice acting in that game just made it, like, unplayable in my opinion. That is a little bit of a stretch, and I'm definitely in the minority as far as that's concerned, but yeah, did not enjoy it from that aspect whatsoever. Resident Evil Raccoon City Edition, RE2 Remake and RE3 Remake, that is $14.99. Dark Souls 2, $19.99. Resident Evil Triple Pack RE4, the original, RE5, RE6, $12.49 on that. Monster Hunter World is $9.99. What else we got? Octopath Traveler, still $30, just a little bit too pricey for that. Would like to see it get down to $20, and I think it would be a great pickup. Monster Hunter World Iceborne Master Edition, that's World and Iceborne, $16 for that. Believe that's a new low for that. Really, really good price. I mean, Wilds is coming out in February, but Wilds is going to be $70, and, you know, if you want a cheaper option with the DLC, the expansion, that is a great, great deal. So definitely check that out if you have yet to play Monster Hunter. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, $9. Always go to bat for that game. Crysis Remastered Trilogy for $12.49 is absolutely excellent. Crysis 1, Crysis 2, Crysis 3. I wasn't as big of a fan of Crysis 1 as everyone else. It's still a pretty good game. Crysis 2 is great. Crysis 3 is but, you know, all three games for $12.49 is just excellent, so definitely check that out. Octopath Traveler 2 is $36, another game that's holding up in price, but, you know, what can you do? Final Fantasy 15 Royal Edition, $14. Like, I was incredibly disappointed by FF15, but going back and just playing it as an open-world action RPG with all of the DLC included outside of Episode Arden, but the majority of the DLC, feel like you'll have a much better experience. My expectations were just sky high with that game, and unfortunately, very much under-delivered. Fate Samurai Remnant, really enjoyed that game. $34.19 on that. Super pricey, but it's a Tecmo Koei game, and those games generally hold up in price, but really, really did enjoy that game. If you like Fate, you'll probably enjoy it even more than me, because it has a lot of the notable characters out of the Fate universe in there, and dig the Edo Japan setting. Obviously, that's going to be right up my alley. The Deluxe Edition is on sale as well. There's some story-based DLC. That is $57, but really had a great time with Fate Samurai Remnant, one of the sleeper games of 23. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection, $26.79. Walking Dead Destinies, $19.99. Yeah, not a great pickup there, but what can you do? Like a Dragon God and The Man Who Erased His Name, $25. Good to see that get cheaper and cheaper. You know, up to you on whether or not you want to say it's worth it. That is the game that leads into Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, so it's worthwhile to go through, but yeah, $25 for a smaller scale game. But Pirate Yakuza is going to be a smaller scale game as well, but bigger than Man Who Erased His Name. Sea of Stars, $22.74. You'll save an additional 5% if you're a Plus subscriber. Sea of Stars is great. What else we got? Max Payne, $9. Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain. Why is the regular MGS5 also $12? The complete collection is $12 as well. Figure that one out. Rayman Legends is $4. That's an excellent platformer. Excellent deal on that. Burnout Paradise Remastered is $5. Always a good pickup on that. Forspoken, still way too expensive, $28.49. That's got to get down to like $15, and there's fun to be had with Forspoken for sure, but $28.49, way too expensive. Guardians of the Galaxy, $12. Like a Dragon Ishin Digital Deluxe, $21 for that. Isn't bad. Definitely some good deals all around. Final Fantasy IX, $8.39. Final Fantasy XII, $20. Ace Combat 7, Skies Unknown, Top Gun Maverick for $15 is pretty good. Warhammer 40k Bulk Up, that was really well received. Until then, 30% off for $14. You want an emotionally moving game, that is it. That came out earlier this year to not a lot of fanfare, but the people that did play it absolutely adored it. And if you want something story-driven, emotionally moving, until then will be exactly that. A lot more deals are available. I see XCOM 2, Code Vein, Assassin's Creed Rogue, a lot of great stuff. So check out the entirety of the sale for yourself, but that's going to do it for me. Do expect consistent coverage of the sale in future videos, but sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.